Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a review of the latest from Giorgio Armani in their My Way range. It is their new My Way Parfum, Le Parfum. I think it's just called Parfum. So I'm going to be letting you know what this smells like, my review, first impressions, and how it compares to the other three in the range. I have the original My Way, the floral one, and the intense one as a sample. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfumes. I have videos on all the previous releases of My Way, so do check them out. And I also have over on my blog an article that goes into detail about the difference between all the different My Way perfumes, along with hundreds of other articles that do the same on different ranges. I'm all about demystifying the difference between different perfumes, so do check them out. And if you're a regular viewer, then make sure that you are subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And as always, links in the description box to where you can buy this. I think this new one is exclusive to LookFantastic. That's where I got it from, but I'm sure it'll be everywhere soon. Cool. So the original My Way perfume has been a really successful launch for Armani. They're doing really well at the moment with My Way and also their Armani C range. So they're absolutely smashing it. They went a bit quiet for a while after Armani Code, but they're smashing it now. And the original Eau de Parfum My Way is a really beautiful modern fragrance. It's one that I like to wear particularly in the spring, summer time, like daytime, but I will also wear it during the autumn as well. It's a lovely combination of modern white florals. So you've got tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine, and at first you get that really fresh orange blossom with some bergamot, and then as it settles, the jasmine and the warmth comes out, and there's a hint of vanilla, but it's not a sweet perfume. It's really pretty. For me, the tuberose comes out the most, and it really reminds me of a perfume called Gardens of India from Parler Moi de Parfum, which was out a few years before My Way even existed, and I always raved about that, one of my favorite niche perfumes. So when Armani came out with this, I was like, wow, it's like a mainstream version of that. It's a really nice perfume. I can't recommend it enough to any sort of, well, tuberose fans, orange blossom fans, jasmine fans, and I really love the advertising around it as well. It was all about sort of exploring and traveling the world. If you follow me for a while, you'll know that I'm big into traveling. I'm trying to go to every country in the world. You can see my travel videos on my other channel, Soki Travels, so do go and support me on there. And yeah, it was nothing to do with like wearing a perfume to attract a man, and like there was just no sort of that element to it at all. It was all about just like living your best life, doing it my way, and wearing this perfume. And I love the bottle. It's nice and heavy. The cap is beautiful. I wish I had come up with this bottle. I wish this was my perfume. So yeah, big fan of the original, and it's got good lasting power. I actually have this out on my dressing table since it was launched, and the colours actually faded, and the liquid's normally pink, but it's gone kind of like yellowy. So I need to not have this out anymore. You should store your perfumes in the dark, and even though my dressing table isn't in direct sunlight, it has still faded. It's just FYI, but the scent hasn't changed. Okay, so the original was followed by the intense version. Now this one just had a bitter orange in here, and the vanilla was more prominent. It's not massively different. It's just like maybe more autumn wintry. Yeah, you get some more woodiness, some more vanilla-iness, and I definitely do get that bitter orange. And the tuberose isn't like as prominent. I guess the main difference is there isn't any jasmine in here, so it's a little bit less like pretty and a little bit more serious. And you could definitely wear this throughout like the winter seasons. I think also in the evening, but I don't think it's been a huge hit. It's not particularly stronger than the original, but the original is really good for lasting. So that's the intense version. They then brought out the floral version. Now this one has this frosted glass. This is beautiful, definitely a summer fragrance. If you're a fan of Elisab Le Parfum like me, I think you'll definitely like this. It's that same fresh orange blossom, except I'd say this is a little bit more citrusy, sharper. It's all about this orange and orange blossom. you can really like smell the tree, the greenness of the tree around the orange blossom. And again, we don't have any jasmine in here. The tuberose is there, but it's not the star of the show. The orange, bitter orange, orange blossom is the star of the show for this one. And I don't really get any of the vanilla in the base. So this is definitely for me something for like hot weather. Very refreshing, pretty. And it is an eau de parfum, but it's definitely not as strong as the original or the intense version. So now we have this new version, My Way Parfum. So obviously it comes in this deeper bottle. It says that it's an eau de parfum. So it's not like a pure perfume, and it comes in the same sizes, 30, 50, 90, I think it is. And refillable, they're all refillable, by the way. So you can buy large refills. Now this is quite different to the other three, and it's definitely not like the intense version. So we still have the tuberose and the orange blossom. However, they are not really the star of the show. The stars of the show are an iris note, and there's an ombre musk as well. So it kind of reminds me of a mixture of Lancome's Oui La Vie Est Belle, which is very irisy, and God Is a Woman from Ariana Grande. Yeah, it really, really irisy, and almost has that kind of Play-Doh-y feel that the ombre musk gives it. And for me, the white florals are really subtle, sort of maybe 10%, 15% of the fragrance is that tuberose, and the iris is like 60%. So this is a perfume for lovers of iris. It's definitely strong and good for lasting and concentrated. I do think the name is a bit misleading, because usually when something's just called like parfum, it means it's like a extract, a parfum. It's way more concentrated than an eau de parfum. But this isn't. It says eau de parfum, but it is definitely heavy, strong. For me, this is definitely autumn, winter. They're releasing this now in February as we go into spring. So it's definitely not summery in my view. Though of course, in the Southern Hemisphere, it's gonna get colder for you guys. Yeah, I'm finding it really quite simple, similar to Oui La Vie Est Belle. So this is an iris perfume. It's definitely Soki approved, just like all the other My Way perfumes. But I would say if you are a fan, if you're loving any of the other My Ways, it doesn't mean that you'll like this. It's totally different. And I think if you didn't know, like, they have brought out a new one and that you just blind smelled this, you would never have guessed that it was part of the My Way range. Because I'm not getting the tuberose orange blossom, I'm getting all this iris and this musk. There's definitely something going on around iris at the moment. So many of the big brands seem to be releasing iris perfumes. So perhaps the 2020s are the time for iris. If you're not familiar with the scent of iris, it's quite deep, almost woody, warm, cozy, floral. It's not like a bouquet or a fresh flower or anything like that. It's much more deeper. It almost smells a bit violet-y, like the smell of lipstick or makeup, without any of the sweetness, that sort of powderiness. And then the ombre musk has, to me, this kind of Play-Doh-y feel. Again, very warm, cozy. Yeah, slightly musky. Yeah, and this one definitely does have some musk in it. So it's much more wintry, much more serious than the other My Ways. I noticed also the face of the fragrance has changed. They have a brand new person promoting them, and which is a shame because I loved the previous girl. I can't recall her name, but I thought she was just stunning. So yeah, so definitely a surprise for me. I would not have expected this, but I guess we've had 3 perfumes in the range already that had similar notes. So and maybe they felt they had to do something different. Definitely intrigued to know what you guys think of this. Have you tried this yet? Let me know what your favorites are. Have you been loving the floral one? They did have a limited edition one called Nacre, N-A-C-R-E. That was just the original eau de parfum, but it has like a shimmer in it. I think that's pretty much disappeared, but I think when that came out, people thought it was a new perfume or thought it was this, the floral one. But no, it was just the shimmery one in the summer. So yeah, so my little My Way collection is growing. So yeah, let me know what your favorite is, guys, down below. And like I say, links will be down below to where you can get this new one and to my article on the range as well. But that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. Do give the video a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video. Bye.